Howdy folks, I'm the Roleplay Gamer and I like to party. Well, we've done it, 6,000 subscribers, and it feels pretty good. I'd like to thank each and every one of you, especially those who comment on a regular basis. I really do appreciate it. It's what makes this whole YouTube caper worth it for me. I love the interaction there. Anyway, where do we go from here? Well, lately I've been diving into YouTube analytics and trend prediction, if you want to call it that. And I actually recently had a conversation with someone from my network, from my MCN, about improving some of the views on my videos. And he basically said, I can't believe this, he said, just create your own hype. You know, do the 10 reasons you should be excited about insert game that no one's ever played here. That's bullshit, guys. I mean, sure, looking around, I'm noticing, yeah, okay, that shit works. Well, it seems to work. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to be that guy. I mean, and plus, I feel like that's going to bring in disingenuous views anyway. Like, people might watch it, and the single video might do it really well, but they won't stick around and watch the rest of the stuff. And I want to throw this in here, just as a little explanation and whatnot. Yeah, alright, I'm not doing this for the money. It would have to explode, and I'd have to get, 300,000 subscribers overnight for me to be able to do this for the money. But I do, there is some enjoyment. I do get some enjoyment from growing the channel. It's like a puzzle for me. It's like, okay, this hasn't worked. What do I do to try and make it work in the future? Is it the game that I've chosen? Is it the content of the video? Is it my voice? Is it the editing? This and that. That's kind of fun to, it can be frustrating. Yeah, it can be frustrating at times. But, yeah, I do have fun with that. So, just so you understand where I'm coming from. It's not like hey, I want to get rich with this sort of thing. It's definitely, I want to figure out this puzzle of how do I do well on YouTube while producing the content that I want to produce. And of course, yeah, it's still hit and miss here and there. I'm still figuring things out. What I've said in the past, the recent past of how I'm going to handle the channel from now on, some of that's changed. Yes, I will be looking more at the trends and whatnot, but that doesn't mean I'm going to play shit that I don't want to play. It's still the same old stuff you can expect that you've always expected from the channel. Now just maybe expect a few newer games, because I've always shied away from the big AAA titles or the highly anticipated games, because I figure, well, the big YouTubers are going to get right on that from the get-go, so I'm not going to have a chance. You know what? I'm gonna give it a go. It's better than me playing old stuff that no one's gonna watch. In terms of the specific series that are going on, whether they'll continue or not, The Witcher, the way I'm feeling right now, is definitely going to continue. That is 100% a self-indulgent series for me. It's not doing well. I didn't expect it to, but I really want to play through the game again. And, you know, at the moment, it's one of the few games that I'm actually, I'm out and about doing other stuff, working and whatnot. And I go, shit, I really want to play The Witcher right now. And part of it is recording the videos. I actually enjoy recording the videos for you guys. That's enhances the experience for me. So yeah, that's continuing. That's going to be a self-indulgent series. As I've said in the past, the Overlord series, as in the actual game Overlord, that's going to continue as long as you guys want to watch it. So every time the last episode in the Overlord series reaches over 100 views, the next one's going to come out. Otherwise, we've got Dragon's Dogma, and I think that's gone now. I mean, that sort of blew up, sort of. That did really well, and then the views just dropped off drastically, and episode 5 has done terribly. So that's cool. I have no problem letting that go. I don't think my videos were very good for that. Honestly, I just continued on with it because I really have enjoyed playing the game, and it did well on YouTube. So, I mean, it seemed like you guys were interested in it. So yeah, I'll be continuing to play that. Maybe I'll revisit it at a later date once I'm, leveled up a little bit more, and there's something a little more interesting to show you. It's just it's a little MMO-y in that there's like a grind, and I don't know, don't actually forget that. That's not necessarily what I meant to say, but it's just it's an oddly structured game for for YouTube. Unless you're into that sort of, all right, let's do a let's play from start to finish, and just show everything, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. I do want my content to be as exciting as possible. The Raider King is, again, similar to the Overlord, is going to continue as long as you guys want to watch it. Honestly, if I may make a prediction, I don't see it continuing much longer, because viewer retention is not great on that. Generally, each episode has half of what the previous episode had, so if we follow that, I suppose, trend, if you want to call it, in 2-3 episodes time, it's probably going to be dead. So fair warning on that one. That was another weird one. Like, it started off really well, and then maybe episode 2, yeah, the audio on episode 2 was crap. I will admit that. I was trying out some new technologies. I make that sound really high tech. No, I was just trying a different method of recording, because Fallout 4 really does not like being recorded. Doesn't matter. I mean, really, the only way I can record it is using the GPU, using like the NVIDIA NVENC codec or whatever, whether that's in OBS or Shadowplay and whatnot. But Shadowplay has terrible audio options and really bad audio quality in comparison to my other recording methods. So, I'm all about audio. I want my voice to be as clear and pleasant as possible. That aside. Okay, so for those few of you who are interested in XCOM, again, that's not doing well. That's been a bit of a self-indulgent series as well. I will try my best to get at least maybe 2 more episodes of XCOM Enemy Within out this week. But once XCOM 2 comes out on the 5th of February, yeah, no more XCOM Enemy Within. That series is gone. And we're going to dive straight into XCOM 2. So again, it's not usually something I'd play. Like, I really want to play it as a human being, not as someone who creates videos. I really want to play that, and I will be playing the shit out of it. But normally I'd be sort of almost scared to create videos of XCOM 2 straight out of the gate, because the competition is just going to be huge, and I'm really wary of seeming like, oh, let's just jump on the latest greatest thing so we can get views. I'm not like that, Like, yes, I said that there's excitement in the challenge of trying to make this YouTube channel successful, and that's what I'm having fun with. But I also don't. Like, I'm playing XCOM 2 because I really want to. Not because it's like, oh, hey, this is the latest, greatest thing. If I wanted to do the latest, greatest thing, then I'd play, not even Call of Duty. I don't think that really does that well in search results. But, it's something like that. Something that's super mainstream. But that's not going to happen. But yeah, I'm gonna give the whole AAA big budget thing on day one a try. And we'll see how we go. But yeah, look, that's probably not going to do very well either, and that's fine. Then I'll just play it in my own time, and I'll have fun with it. Anyway, guys, that's really all I have planned for the near future. I do get sent a lot of review codes for just really small indie games, and a lot of them, unfortunately, I just have no interest in, even though I really want to do, I want to like them, and I want to show them off and whatnot. So I'm sort of caught between a rock and a hard place, because as a musician, I understand the struggle of the creative, of like, you create something, you put all your passion and your blood, sweat, and tears into something, and no one cares, and you've just wasted like months or years of your life. And that side of me is like, yeah, I really want to cover these really small indie games that no one else covers. But by the same token, or on the other hand, however you want to say that, I don't necessarily like the games. I'm not saying they're bad, they're just not my cup of tea. So I either say, hey, I'm not enjoying this, but here's the game, and that sort of defeats the purpose of why I'd be covering it in the first place. Or I go, hey, you know, this is great, let's not tell them that I don't like it. And then that's really not something I want to do either. I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. I know I can be sort of all over the place and cryptic at times, but yeah, so that's the quandary there, if you will. But I'll certainly be continuing to look out for, yeah, those smaller games that no one else is covering. As long as they interest me, yeah, I'm going to do something on them. And there you go, guys. Again, thank you so much for 6,000 subscribers. That's really cool. Thank you very much for watching. And, you know, all my videos, not just this one. Be excellent to each other, and I'll see you next time. Roleplay Gamer,